Hey Pisces, and welcome to your general tarot reading for March 2021. This can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Keep in mind that the messages can resonate vice versa, and these are intended to be predictive, so it may be that it resonates better in a few weeks than it does now. Check back in a few weeks, and also maybe go back in the video history and check out previous videos and see if they are starting to resonate better with you now. Alright, so Pisces, what I'm getting here is that this month, or this coming month of March 2021, you may run into some issues of which you're going to have to calmly wait things out. They will improve, just, woosah. Your focus may be more on your personal traits and your finances than anything else. You may need to be reviewing your activities this month, like what it is that you're dabbling in, and make sure that it's practical. Your social friendship connections may be going through some upheaval and changes due to the fact that you're raising your vibration, and old affiliations no longer, quote unquote, vibe with you. In the beginning of the month, I do feel like relationships will be expressive. There's going to be a lot of communication, that you may find yourself having a lot of opportunities for new love for those of you that are single, and that there's going to be a lot of understanding. So if you're currently going through some situations of which you might be a little bit embarrassed about, or vice versa, that with communication, you might find that these people are actually way more understanding than what you had originally thought somebody would be. You're going to have a lot of romantic opportunities. Just be careful to not get indulged too quickly or impulsively. I know that you've probably been through hell and back over the last several months, even just a few years with relationships. And be careful, because love and pregnancy can happen unexpectedly. You may not get along with your family or people that you would consider close to you like family too well this month. There could be disagreements over money and something to do with like debts. So your working environment could also be full of this same strife and discord. You're going to have to rely upon yourself. It doesn't feel like there's going to be a whole lot of support and stuff. Just remember that other individuals are also going through their own life crises, and it may not be as personal as it feels. If you've been having some kind of ideas of an entrepreneurship, whether it be following some kind of creative activity that's only been a hobby up until now, like making music, or if you make art, do tarot, occult studies, now would be a good time to go ahead and implement those ideas and start making some kind of actual tangible action or movement towards them. And if you do need to travel, it like the energy is there to support it. So it'll be successful, and if you do have the opportunity to travel, take it, as you'll be making quite a few good memories. Alright, for your cards here, we have brand spanking new, solar powered, hotline, smooth and easy, and the F word. The first thing I'm going to point out is we have multiple threes, so you may be seeing multiple threes. You may want to look up the angel number 333 and what that may mean to you. Alright, so it's like you're getting the green light. If there's been things that have been kind of holding you back in the recent past, like a situation which had sprung up out of nowhere that had you confused or feeling like nervous to pursue anything going forward, because this issue may end up causing a hindrance later, so why try if I can't put my full effort into it? You are getting the green light. Go ahead and go for it. There will be people that you're going to be running into this month, and I think it's going to be within your new friends connections, that are going to be on standby waiting to help you. They're going to be all over the place, but you have to take the initiative to ask. There is definitely going to be some kind of reconciliations here, I believe, too, with the smooth and easy and the F word. It stands for forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself and others, and you may have the opportunity to clear the air with some significant friends, family members, or connections past loves even coming up. Alright, so we're going to jump into your cards and see. Oh, speaking of jumping, I seen the first grasshopper of this season, and I may just not have been paying attention, but it's been a long time since I've just seen a grasshopper. So I looked up the symbolism of it, or the symbol meaning of it, and it says that the grasshopper or the cricket is considered to be a symbol of good luck in China, especially if it's seen in the house. For the Greeks, it was sacred to Apollo, but otherwise the grasshopper is seen as a symbol of death and resurrection, since it lays eggs in the earth, with a newly hatched creature appearing out of the soil. So you are definitely putting some kind of old life pattern or ideas, people, ideologies behind and moving forward in this coming month. I think that you just have a whole lot of brand spanking new opportunities coming up. So let's see what we got here. Show us what Pisces has going on for the month of March 2021. Alright, so far we have the clover, the gentleman, the fox, the child, and the clouds. The mountain, the mice. And the scythe. Underneath the deck we do have the garden and the key here. So I always look at the middle card first. To me, as a reader, this is the most important card as it touches every other card, which means it's influencing every other card. So the clouds typically means there is some kind of confusion. Some kind of confusion is creating anxiety here in a situation in the month of March 2021. And it may be because somebody is being sneaky and blocking you from seeing their moves. Or you feel like somebody's being sneaky and blocking them from their moves. Blocking you from seeing their moves. I think that this confusion is going to get cleared up quite quickly, and there's going to be an end to this confusion. You're going to get a fortunate new beginning. Or this could be that there's confusion ending about a child situation if you're going through any kind of child custody or separation, or a child, or a new opportunity that's at a distance. So I try to give as many examples as I can of what I see going on because there's many people watching. There's some kind of significant reunion coming up or opportunity coming up that was closed off to you before. You now have the key to move forward with it, like the door is being pushed open for you. And it's going to create another option for you to move forward. It's going to be some kind of letter to do with family, longevity, or healing something. It could be news from a grandparent or a older male lover even. Or it could just be from a wise woman. Or if you're seeing a psychic tarot reader or medium, all of the above. It would mean that they may provide you with some kind of insight. There's some kind of reunification with a boss or a mother or somebody that's just maybe kind of protective. This person may want to come in and have a reunion with you. Because the tree card that we had seen a little bit ago, yeah, they want to see if you still share the same emotions as them. But they're keeping secrets about their housing situation. So make sure that it's not a codependent situation when they do come in. I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot now and see what comes up with that. And don't worry, there is an extended to this if you're interested over on Patreon, where I will do a specific love reading also and extend out this reading, get some more details for you. Alright, Pisces, March 2021. Pisces, March 2021. What do they need to know? I don't know which one was trying to flip. It'll flip if it's meant to. Alright, so Pisces, what I'm seeing in the tarot is you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, but or you could be taking on the energy of this and you're just really you're in your balance mentally, financially, you're nurturing yourself, getting that pentacle. Or there may be a earth sign and it may be prominent in their, sun, moon rising, wanting to come back to review something they had done in the past. There could be a fire sign. So you may be dealing with two women or in a situation with two women. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, needing to make a decision here. Somebody may be wanting to go backwards out of a family or back out of a connection that they had began because they're stuck in their head about a solid connection that they had with you. Somebody's seeking their balance or wants to go back and seek balance with a fire sign. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Somebody that's been coming in slowly but surely, trying to figure out the best way to bring in some kind of emotional offer, communication, or apology. Somebody who may have really underappreciated you in the past is what I see here. And it may be that you want to forgive them, or you ought to forgive them, not for them, but for yourself. But that doesn't mean that you need to, go back to giving them a relationship with you. That may be the worst thing you could do. I mean, depending on your scenario. Yes, somebody's definitely stuck in their head about some kind of union that they have, possibly with an earth sign, and wanting to come back to give you an apology. But be careful, because there is definitely another player here. It's almost as if you have a water sign being envious of a new connection you may make. So you may end up connecting with a fire sign or an earth sign this month and have a water sign being envious and cold towards you and may try to come in between you. So be careful of that. Now that could apply to you directly. That could be somebody you've dealt with. Or if you are connecting with somebody new, that could be somebody that they are dealing with. They may try and come in between and influence things. This person may end up being somebody that's quite different from you, whether that be age, culture, religious background, whatever it is, but it seems like it's a good fit. And somebody feels like you're moving on. Somebody that may have discarded you in the past may feel like you're moving on, and now they need to come in and be like, oh, no, no, where do you think you're going? I mean, you know what the past is, and you know how that connection was. My advice, you don't have to take it, would be to give something new a chance. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this into Patreon to do the extended. We'll extend further out on this specific reading here, and then I will draw a reading or draw some cards specifically aimed at your love life for March 2021. If you'd like to join me over there, I'd love to have you if this is where we separate. Thanks for viewing.